God, I just wanna live in salvation. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. And I'm still on my way. Still on my way. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Cuidado con el Intomai, la mente rezando el sky. Tinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, Le pensé, you know, esta vida mami es un regalo. La isla se robó el show, yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... Cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú estás pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso. El día que me junté con Sergi sabía de sobra que haríamos historia. Rebamos 1000 palos, reímos, lloramos, papi, y el resto es historia, Momentos que nunca se nos irán de la memoria. L.A.L.B. mami, a.k.a. los favoritos de tu novia. Nunca me olvido de los que tuvieron en los tiempos que estaban mal. De party con Rosito y Edu cuando pisa la capital. Es un día quiero que vos y Sao hablen en mi documental. Confiaron en mí cuando no era nadie, confiaron en mí cuando no había nada. Mami, ahora tenemos de todo, tenemos pa' coger. Ya no intenten hablar con Feliz, él tampoco va a coger. 2021 sembrar, 2022 recoger, 2023 coronar, 2024 desaparecer, Mami está tranquila, papi está tranquilo. ¿Qué más quiero? El dinero no me pone contento aunque ofrezcan 7-0. La Porsche cae en color, asientos de cuero. Pegado en la isla, pegado en España, pegado en el mundo entero. En el colegio mi hermana frontea de ser mi hermana, Mi otra hermana también frontea de ser mi hermana, Mi piba frontea, se saca fotos, Y la mamá no frontea, pero podría solo por ser mi mamá. Me río porque habla de mí y eso que ni me ven. Y yo escribiendo y me vi en la cima sin querer. Y ahora solamente se ve la punta del iceberg. Papi, no hay uno más duro, si es que lo hay, dime quién. Que veo con el Intomai. LBS, you know. Pinto suelta la trompeta que siempre que lo hace es un palo, LBS, you know. Esta vida, mami, es un regalo. La isla se robó el show, yo que solamente puse mi mano y Diosito me entregó el don. Te juro que se siente muy... que tu colega sea tu inspiración. Solo éramos 4 trabajando cuando eran tiempos de comienzo y tú estás pasando muy rápido, me da vertigo cada vez que lo pienso. Pero se me pasa cuando recuerdo todo el sacrificio y esfuerzo, O cuando ella me da un beso, cada vez que me pongo tenso.
Let's meet the visiting team, the Chicago Bulls. At point guard, Cody White. At the other guard position, Alex Caruso. At center, Nikola Vucevic. At small forward, Zach LaVine. At the other forward position, DeMar DeRozen. The head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan. Number 17, Dennis Schroeder. center position, at 7 feet tall, number 19, Siakam. Starting at the other guard, 6'7", number 3, O.G. At forward, 6'9", wearing number 43, Pascal. A 6'8" forward, number 4, Scotiabank.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. We'll watch the Toronto Raptors in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And how about we check the numbers for Zach LaVine?
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got White, DeRozen out there with Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the shooting guard position. And for the Raptors, big men on the floor for him, it's Siakam and Pirtle. Anunoby out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Anunoby, good.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Here's Chicago. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
Good work there as it goes.
Come on, this guy's so explosive when he comes into the painted area. Dennis Schroeder, a spark plug right now.
White, wide open. He fired. A three-pointer, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. 4-point game. Anunoby, good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And that one, good.
We are talking one of the most consistent, accomplished mid-range scorers in the NBA. DeRozen, it is effortless.
Here's Anunoby. Rebound by the Bulls.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Schroeder against White. Back to DeRozen. LaVine wide open. Connects from three-point range.
LaVine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Here's Anunoby. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
To the inside. Here's LaVine. Here's Caruso. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Well, LaVine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
Takes the 3. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Right the pass to LaVine. Pass to Caruso. Back to LaVine. Launches a 3. Caruso, no good. Raptors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Here's White. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. DeRozen's shot is off.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Shot's good by Siakam.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Levine kicks to White. Outside DeRozen. Elbow shot is on the way. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors leading by 5. Tries from 16. Again, Toronto.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
White against Schroeder. White the pass to Levine. Vucevic a screen on Schroeder. Levine. Rebound by the Raptors. On the wing, Anunoby. Defended by...
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Here's White. Hasn't made one yet.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Looking around. DeRozen on the wing. Down low. Pirtle with the steal. Nobody near Barnes. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Here's DeRozen, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Good on the bucket.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Here's Schroeder. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. DeRozen's shot is good. DeRozen's got 6.
Wow, how about the start to this game? Taking excellent shots, capitalizing on everything the defense is giving him. This is great stuff.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Pass to Vucevic. Levine looking around, trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
There's a chemistry that Vucevic has with his guys. The alley and the oop.
Raptors leading by 9. Here's Anunoby, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Clock at 6. Drops in the tray.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And it's Schroeder missing. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Levine with it, now guarded by Siakam. DeRozen's shot is off. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Siakam finds Anunoby. And DeMar DeRozen pulls it down. Bulls trail by 8. The pass to Levine. Now here's Vucevic. Levine with it, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Back to Vucevic. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Levine's shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. High post Vucevic. White against Schroeder. Back to Vucevic. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 15.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
And it's DeRozen with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 10. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
You know what? There was a lot of standing around in that basketball game. Failing to move bodies and failing to move the basketball is a bad formula.
Shabby little up fake there. Fooling the D.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Here's DeRozen after the Raptors pick up 2. Passes to Vucevic. Levine with it. Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Anunoby. And another basket for Toronto.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Siakam against DeRozan. Vucevic a screen on Siakam. Pass to Vucevic. And Pirtle sends it back.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Bulls trail by 9. Levine passes to Caruso. Back to Levine. He kicks to White. Pass to Vucevic. Over Siakam. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
And that means bringing all the noise you've got right now. Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors youth dancing. fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors Youth Dance Team.
And the Raptors with some changes. Daniels, he's checked in for Barnes. Dick comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Torrey Craig comes in for Zach LaVine. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Carter in for White. Toronto leading by 7. LGA for the Bulls. It's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. They don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Now here's DeRozen. He's coming off a 25-point game against Oklahoma City.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Yep, it counts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Trent gets the bucket.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Dosunmu. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Well, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Dosunmu. .135 left to play in the first quarter.
This is what we call strength from a veteran big man. Andre Drummond, no stranger to taking punishment and scoring through it.
Now here's McDaniels. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
A wide open look here for Craig. And the Bulls, another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Dick can't get it to go.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's LaVine. Carter finds Craig. Oh, good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Dick. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
LaVine for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McDaniels. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And now an 8-point Raptor lead. And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. From deep. That shot missing. Baskets coming early and often in the first quarter. Toronto ahead, leading by 8. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Gary Trent is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Jalen McDaniels. And it's Achua in at the 4. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Raptors lead by 11.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Carter against Trent. Drummond with a screen on Barnes. Levine for 3. Drummond misses from close range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day you've got to have a goal in mind to get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. Well, you've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by Achua.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's finished off by McDaniel.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Chicago has possession after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And the Bulls with another miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's McDaniels. Again, Toronto.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Bulls trail by 18. Time call here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Doris, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Toronto, down at 10th in the early going, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, Chicago, just a few spots below there.
And I think for Toronto, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Now here is Carter, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Outside, Levine. Hits it from three-point range. Levine's got 6.
Well, this is Levine's mindset. He is ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands.
Barnes kicks to McDaniels. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And the Raptors lead by 17.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Levine passes to Drummond. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That's a 2 from Barnes. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 17. Carter outside. And there's the pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Here's Drummond. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Drummond's got his second bucket.
That's a really well-run pick and roll. You can see the game is starting to slow down for Levine.
Here's Barnes. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And now that's 11 points for Barnes.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Williams. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Assisted by Javon Carter.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pulls up on the wing, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
On the wing, Levine. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Trent can't hit.
That's a shot he's gotta hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's Carter missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Feet out, and it's Levine that time on the assist from Carter. And it's 8 points for Zach Levine.
I tell you, that jumper of Levine, so pure looking when he's in rhythm.
Here's Trent. Craig pulls it in.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Carter kicks to Levine, passes it to Drummond. Williams against Trent. Here's Carter. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And he gets it to go. 15 points for Scotty Barnes. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. 15-point game. Greg, one thing you know, you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume 3-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc. I think because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, well, he can get on a burn.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Bulls trail by 17. Al Levine. He's got 8. Going inside. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Achua lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Achua's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Drummond with a screen on Barnes. The deep 3 from Levine. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. Toronto leading by 17. Trent with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Got that one up quick. Trent's got his second basket of the night.
Any airspace given to Trent Jr. means you can count on a bucket.
Here's Craig. On the wing, Levine shoots it. Hands the shot from the wing. Levine's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Toronto calls timeout.
On the court for
For the Raptors. Pirtle, he's checked in for Precious Achiuwa. Pascal Siakam comes in for Chris Boucher. OG Anunoby's checked in for McDaniels. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Scotty Barnes. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. DeMar DeRozen comes in for Williams. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's White in for Javon Carter. Here's Schroeder. Last game, 26 points. Siakam outside. Shoots over DeRozen. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Siakam's got 6 points.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Vucevic the pass to Levine. Vucevic a screen on Anunoby. Back to Vucevic. Over Pirtle. Another one falls for Chicago.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And here's DeRozen. 6 points for him. Caruso looking for an opening. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Pirtle. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's Trent. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Yeah, Gary Trent Jr. is a legit three-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
Pass to DeRozen. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Anunoby. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Anunoby's got 19 points.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Caruso finds Levine. Pirtle with the steal. DeRozen against Siakam. Shoots over DeRozen. Siakam misses. And it's DeRozen with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Trent. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now here's DeRozen. He has 6. The dish now to White. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Levine.
Number 13, Torrey Craig.
Vucevic the pass to Craig. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc. DeRozan's got 9.
DeRozan, a legit threat offensively from anywhere on the floor.
Trent outside. Pulls from the top of the key. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. DeRozan on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. DeRozan gets the bucket. Raptors leading by 22. Goes up on the wing. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight. And Chicago shooting well. They're at 45%. To the middle. And finished off by Craig.
DeMar DeRozan finding his teammate with an on-time, on-target pass.
And for the Raptors, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. The Bulls shooting in the second quarter, 46%. Outside, White. Back to DeRozan. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, Chicago.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's Trent. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Now, here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, DeMar DeRozan, when he's got his rhythm, is a very difficult cover. This guy is cooking right now.
Raptors leading by 20. For 3, Siakam. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now here is Pirtle, following the miss by DeRozan. 3-pointer, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Now, here's Craig. He's got 5. Now the pass to White. Six on the shot clock. A steal. Siakam against Craig. Shots good by Siakam.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
DeRozen with it. He's got 15. Nails it from the high post. DeRozan's got 17.
Well, for all the athleticism he possesses, DeMar DeRozan's old-fashioned jumper is really the staple of his game.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And so it's Toronto in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pascal. The identity of this team is at the defensive end. So how satisfying is it to lock them down like you did in the first half?
It's great. I mean, we're a defensive team first, and I mean, that's what I like about our team, and the fact that we just go out there, get steals and get easy buckets on the other end. It's always great to play good defense.
Yeah, that's what you guys do. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Chicago Bulls.
Kenny, Ernie, they are getting destroyed on the glass, as we all saw. Listen, sometimes it's about effort, passion, and it feels like they're lacking.
You know what? They need you out there, dude. Seriously. You could give them 10 minutes right now off the bench, couldn't you?
Yeah, for $300 million a year.
Now taking a closer look at the first half, how about the performance from these two guys?
It's a battle between these two, trading blows, trading bows, each one trying to land that knockout punch.
Oh, watch your back, Ernie. I think Shaq's fixing to throw a right hook.
To you, not Ernie.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Now, here's DeRozen, and on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got DeRozen. White is out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Vucevic, and it's Levine, and at the small forward position.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
Toronto's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Anunoby, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's White. Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, try as you might, you've got to contest and try to contain DeMar DeRozen. The defense pretty good, but he's even better.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan credits his upbringing in Compton, California for helping him make the person that he is today. He said, "It gave me my toughness, my aggression. It matured me very fast into a man. That's something that to this day sticks with me. No matter what I get or how much I have now, I still remember what it feels like to have nothing." Kevin?
That's a good thought to keep in your head. David, thanks.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Caruso, a screen on Schroeder. Here's White. It's blocked.
Wow, twice on the pipes from Dennis Schroeder. Woo-hoo! You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Anunoby, good.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Now here's DeRozen. He's got 22. Basket counts.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Siakam. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 9th assist in the game now. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to DeRozen. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. 17-foot shot on the way. And another basket for Toronto.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range and forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
Now, here's DeRozen. He's got 24, and there's the defensive 3-second call. And now, let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the paint. Plays it up and banks it in. White's got 9 points.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's got 21. And you look at the evolution of Anunoby's game, Doris, he's much more than a 3-and-D guy.
You know, Kevin, here's a young man who does a little bit of everything. He can score and defend in a variety of ways. Cross-positional defensively between 1 and 4, and an offensive game that continues to grow. He can get out and put pressure on transition. Little bit of a streaky shooter, but there's so much to like.
That's good from Anunoby.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Good on both. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside, White. And Pirtle sends it back. Caruso against Barnes. Took him no time at all on that one. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Inside, here's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozen picking up the assists.
I tell you what, how high Levine gets on the jump. This guy's such an effective scorer on the inside.
Pirtle's shot is off. Bulls have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Pass to White. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Shots good by Siakam.
We are talking about a very solid passer at his position. Schroeder identifying an open teammate.
Levine against Barnes. Levine dishes to White. Fader on the way. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Siakam. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
You know, Pascal Siakam cooking right now. His focus is there and his game is on point.
White against Schroeder and stolen by Barnes. Here's Pirtle. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Pirtle's got 6 points.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
There's Siakam after the Bulls pick up 2.
Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Outside DeRozen. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. DeRozen's got 10 points in just the second half.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's the pass to DeRozen. For three, Levine. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. The shot from 20 feet away. Again, Toronto.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Chicago calls timeout. Ray talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
You've been waiting for their return, and here they are. Here are your North Side Crew.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Pirtle. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. McDaniels, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. And Chicago also making a switch. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Back to Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got assist number 8 now on the night. Toronto's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Boucher. Plays it up off the glass. Boucher's got his first basket.
This is not going to slow Chris Boucher down. Yes, his frame is thin, but excellent concentration on his way to the finish.
Now, here's Craig. He's got 5. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's DeRozen. 27 points for him.
You can see what a good defender Chris Boucher is. Yes, he has length. Yes, he has mobility, but that's also about being tenacious defensively.
Back to Achua. You know, Dorn's looking at Precious Achua. He brings value as a multi-positional defender.
Exactly right, Kevin, because he's able to switch comfortably out onto guards. He can rebound against bigs who are bigger than he is. Achua might be undersized, but his athleticism and effort make up for it.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA, Greg, that 7-year deal just signed?
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Hits the three-point bomb. Levine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Shots good by Achua. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Now White. He's got 9. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. And then Vucevic slams it in.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Barnes. No good on that one. Nice D from Levine. Chicago has gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Out to DeRozen. Plenty of space. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Get it off before the defense can respond. DeMar in the catch-and-shoot game.
Toronto's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Barnes. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Passes it to Levine. All sorts of time. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. The Raptor shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Here's Boucher. Drains the 19-footer.
Well, you got to get to that in-between game sometimes. Chris Boucher getting to that mid-range jumper.
Levine against Barnes. Craig. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Craig's got 8.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
And the Raptors call time here.
Attention fans, now on the court for our squad. Stand loud and let them hear it.
Jr., he's checked in for the Raptors. Then for the Bulls. Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Carter in for Zach LaVine. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. Over Carter. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Well, Trent Jr. has a reputation of being a shooter, but don't sleep on his athletic ability and skill. Nice finish inside.
Back to White, and stolen by Achua. On the wing, Porter, defended by Carter. Count it. Porter's got his first bucket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, the motor is on full display right now for Otto Porter. He is getting after it on the glass.
The wide open look here for DeRozen. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Boucher's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And DeRozan kicks to Craig. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got his 5th assist in this one. Porter with it. Williams picks him up. Porter, no luck. And for the Bulls, their shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's McDaniels, and he converts the layup. McDaniels got 10.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And so here is Chicago. White the pass to DeRozan. Williams sends a screen for DeRozan. Over Porter. Toronto grabs the miss. 56 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
A pretty solid ball handler at the forward position. Porter breaks him down.
Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Trent. That one good for 2. Trent's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the floater? Folks, a floater's a tough shot, but Gary Trent Jr. makes easy work of it right there.
Pass to Williams. Kicks it to Carter. Here's the 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Taken away by Williams. Trent against Carter. Pass to Williams. All alone. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Assisted by
Carter's got assist number 5 here tonight. Here's Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 8.
The length and athleticism of Otto Porter, able to weather the contact. Terrific strength on that one.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Raptors. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. It's Boucher out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Barnes. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here is Carter. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Left side Levine. Shoots over Achua. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's finished off by Boucher.
Wow, don't let the lean frame fool you. A ferocious finish on that dunk by Chris Boucher.
The Bulls shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Down low, it's deflected. Williams passes to Drummond. Bulls moving the ball around. Carter with the 3, nailed from three-point land.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Trent against Carter. He's feeling it. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Game plan from here forward should be very simple. With Gary Trent Jr. cooking, you make sure you find him.
Outside, Levine. From past the arc. Barnes grabs the miss. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. Over Levine. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
How about Scotty Barnes getting that jumper off the bounce so quickly the defense can't get there in time.
Levine kicks to Drummond to the wing right side. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Releases, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. When it comes to trades, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. DB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
Here is Carter, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Craig down low. McDaniels defending. Toronto, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Doesn't go that time.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Now, here's Achua. Boucher, 2 points. That one goes. Boucher's got 4 this quarter.
Wow, Chris Boucher using that length to finish on the interior. Nice shot.
Bean passes to Drummond. Over in the corner, Williams. They need this. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Achua. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Precious Achua. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Achua. The Clutch Player Award debuted in 2023. Doris, what do you think of that honor?
Yeah, I think it's a great way to find more unique aspects of the game to celebrate. Listen, players have specialties beyond just box scores, and that sort of thing deserves to be recognized.
Dix checked in for Scotty Barnes.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
With the step back, the open shot, Levine. And again, no good by Chicago.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now here's Levine. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
Trent against White, puts up a deep three. And the Raptors miss again. Chicago's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Dick can't get it to go.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more? I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Achua, no good. Into the Bulls, shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Outside, Levine. Craig passes to White. Back to Craig for 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Toronto calls timeout. He's checked in for Chris Boucher.
Over and over again, it's your North Side Crew.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Over White. And again, no good by Toronto.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Levine for 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
There's the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Fires away from way outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, you know they want to come out and make a big statement in that one. It won't be easy, but anything can happen.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Levine. Craig is a guy that led the offense, a floor general. Do you think we're in the golden era of point guard?
Kevin, it's hard to say. I mean, the 80s had Magic and Isaiah. The 90s had Stockton and Payton. The 2000s with Nash and Kidd. But this era is deep. You got Curry, Lillard, Doncic, Durant, and of course CP3 is still going.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Drummond, and it's DeRozen in for Williams. So it's Chicago now. Here's DeRozen. He dishes it to Vucevic. Back to DeRozen, and finished off by DeRozen.
Oh, DeMar DeRozan gets off his feet in a hurry. I love it.
The Raptors have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Trent, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And White kicks to Levine. Over to the wing. Here's Craig. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Craig's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Chicago. Raptors leading by 22. Here's Achua. And the Raptors miss again. And for the Bulls, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. And the pass to White. Passes it to DeRozen. No good on the triple. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Fires the three. Achua, no good.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Now here's White. He's covered closely. Offline with his three.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Dick. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
White against Trent. Here's DeRozen, and DeRozen throws it down.
And it's getting late, guys, but all of a sudden they have hope when just a little while ago it looked like hope was lost.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Now, to me, the versatility that Thaddeus Young provides is huge, especially as a passer. You see evidence right there.
Back to DeRozen. And he makes good on the layup.
DeMar DeRozen.
DeRozen's got 43 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Trent. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Now, the shot mechanics are just so pure. Gary Trent Jr., such a dangerous shooter.
It's White on the wing. Pass to Craig from downtown. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Bulls trail by 21. And here's DeRozen. Outside, White. Out to DeRozen. Takes a three. Over to the left wing. Here's Craig. Out to White. Young against Craig. Bulls moving the ball around. Good.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Here's Young. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Raptors lead by 21. So White will bring it up for Chicago. Chicago calls timeout. And Greg, while the commissioner might not like player trade requests, Kevin Durant said it's great for the league for players to have that leverage. Where do you stand?
Well, I wouldn't go that far. The main thing is trying to keep those requests in-house. Otherwise, it can be deflating for fans.
Get ready, it's time for your North Side Crew.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Pascal Siakam.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Defense, Toronto, and Levine throws it down.
We're just going to call him Mr. Zach LaVine. Another highlight reel finish.
Raptors leading by 19 points. Trent with it. Shoots over White. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Levine. Yep, that one goes in there. Levine's got 11 in the second half.
Boy, well, that's a tough shot. Levine showing some intensity inside.
Trent against Levine. Wasted no time on that one. And the Raptors lead by 19.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And they recover it. And Vucevic throws it down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Pascal Siakam.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And the Bulls making a change here. Williams, he's checked in for DeRozen. Torrey Craig comes in for Zach LaVine. Ozumu, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Carter in for Kobe White. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. Carter pulls it in.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Such a wide-open look.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And the Bulls with possession. Trailing by 13. Pass to Dosunmu. No one near him. And it's Chicago scoring again.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Trent gets the bucket.
Gary Trent Jr.
Now here is Carter. At the elbow, Vucevic. And he drops it in from the low post.
And And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Gary. A second rounder in 2018, but now you're a key contributor. What does it mean to you to have the confidence of this team?
It's unbelievable, you know. Your teammates trust you. When those type of players, those vets, trust you, it's a great thing, you know. Me and the coaching staff, we work on this every day. So, you know, it's great to finally see it paying off.
Man, I know you've put the work in. I'm glad to see it happening on the court. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.